Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Lorraine here. Just thought I'd do a little update on my garden. I was going to do it a couple of weeks ago, but I've been a little unwell with that cold flu thing that's been going around, everyone's been going down with, and because I'm asthmatic it aggravates my throat, so but I'm all getting back to normal now. Still got a little tickle in my throat, but as long as I take my asthma pump I'm fine. But this is my rosemary bush now. It's completely out in flower. All the little worker bees that visit this area have all been enjoying all the flowers coming out. But it does look absolutely beautiful. Let me go around here because I've started to clear it all around here, tidy up my garden a little bit more. Isn't that just glorious with all those little blue flowers? And it does smell divine as well. So let's come along now. I've started to plant my potatoes. I'm learning a little bit more about potatoes. I purchased some Charlotte potatoes, and after watching a video yesterday, can't remember the fella's name, his channel's Leeton something or other. I'll see if I can put a link. It's been really helpful, and there's a few others that I watch as well, which has given me lots and lots of inspiration as well. I don't know if I can link it to this video, their channels, but they're really good to watch and get, you know, information and advice, etc. But I now know that these are second earlies, and obviously I need to put a bit more soil in here as well, because I've not put enough, so I'm going to do that in a little while. And if I just come over here, these are all my daffodils that came out. I did have a lot more, but obviously where I wasn't able to do my video, the majority of them are gone now. I can't remember what flowers they were. I did mention it in another video, but these have come back really lovely. I mean, they're just so big now. I'm hoping I might get several flowers heads on there, so that's just wow. And then here it's like all my mint is growing through lovely. I've already enjoyed lovely mint tea. So and I've been picking it now as well and putting it in my not my scrambled egg, my omelette that I do for my lunch each day. And then come along, and I've got my chives growing through here. They've come back really lovely. I was concerned, I'll have to excuse the noise, that's typical, but they've come back really well. And all the buds are coming on this tree. Can't remember what tree it is. Let's see if I can find it. Bring it in a little bit closer. Look at that. Wow. And then just let that pass through. Oh, they're cutting the grass. That's what they're doing. And my kiwi, sadly, it's not doing very well. I did start to get a shoot on it, and the shoot's fallen off, but I don't know what's happening with it now. I mean, it's just not starting to go hard and that there now, so a little bit upset with that. But you never know, it might prove me wrong and it might send out another shoot. I don't know how kiwis grow, so what I might do is perhaps purchase one that's a little bit more well established and just leave it in a pot, sort of like on my decking. I've got a little bit of ginger there, and there's my little cat coming to say hello. Whoops, put my hand over the camera. Let me come back out. That's it, there we go. Right, Lily, you don't like that, do you, sweetheart? Oh, you poor baby. They're cutting the grass, aren't they, little cat? Not nice. You stay with me, you'll be fine, little cat. And in this little pot I've got ginger, but I may put that in a bigger pot and see what it does. And then I'll come along here, and I've got my lavender, and that's all starting to get all new green shoots on. So really pleased with that. Just bring that in a little bit closer. Look at that, glorious, and it just smells lovely. The worker bees normally enjoy that as well, and the normal bees when they come out. So you always get the worker bees first, from what I can gather. And I've got some of my other plants that are slowly coming to life. That was my Sweet William. Looks like the squirrels have dug a hole in there, little rascals. So there's my little Christmas trees. And then all this needs to be cut, and I need to do all grass seeds still on that. I do need to get them. I can't remember what bulbs I put here, but looks like I'm gonna get some lovely yellow flowers anyway. These little flowers have now finished. I think I did mention in my last video what all these flowers were, and all of my red hot pokers are all growing through. That's really lovely, so really chuffed with that. They're all coming back. And then my clematis plants, or clematis, however you wish to pronounce it, is really coming on really well. Got all nice new shoots there. And come over to this one. This one's really doing well. That's slowly really spreading out on the trellis. So I took the advice by cutting it back by halfway, and this is the result. So, you know, always do your research. And then here, I come down, is my calla lily, and obviously the frost did kill a lot of it off, but what I've noticed is, if I can bring in, look, where I cut the plant right back, where all the leaves were damaged, it's all growing new growth from that area. So you live and learn every day. So it's regenerating itself, I think that'd be the right word. So really, really chuffed with that, because I was worried that I may have lost this, because obviously my man gave me this, so it does mean a lot to me, this particular plant, because he gave that to me. So yeah. And then I can't remember what plant this was. I think I mentioned it, but I've had this little, I'll come over, this little ladybird on there for quite a few weeks now, and yeah, it seems quite happy there. I think it's a normal ladybird, because I did look, and yeah, that looks like a normal ladybird, because the head is a bit different. So I know there is two types of ladybird. One of them, if it's got, I can't remember what head it's got, like a funny shaped head or something, the black bit, it's poisonous or something, it doesn't do anything any good. And then you've got your normal ones, which is one of those. And then coming here, these are my tulips. This one's been chewed a little bit. I don't think this one's going to be flowering, but I have got this. Look at this. Oh, I'm so chuffed with this. Look at that. I can't wait for that to come right out. So I will keep everyone updated on that. So I'm really, really chuffed with that. And then come along here. I'm not going to get anything here, I don't think. But, you know, I don't know how tulips and that work, but I'll have to research it a little bit more and find out whether or not I'll get a flower next year. Who knows? And I've got a Californian poppy growing there by the looks of it. Oh, that's popped up all of a sudden. And then of course I've got my mum's elephant ears there. All the flowers are starting to die off. I'll have to cut that off actually. Do need to get out here and sort all that out. And my pride and joy as well, I've got a lovely, I keep calling it a tent. It always comes to my mind a tent for some reason, but it's not. It's a raised bed with a little greenhouse. So I'm going to go in there because I've got all my seedlings in there. So at the moment I've got it like this, but I am thinking now that I might be better off actually moving that over, digging that up, moving that over, and then putting a bit of cut decking all along there, so then I can get to both sides. Anyway, I'll worry about that later on. But in here, if I undo the zip, this is how my seedlings are getting on. I'll just move this up, I won't do both of them. So there we go, look at this. Some of them haven't taken, but some of them have. And you know what, I can't remember what I planted. I think some of them, that one over the back, if I come in, I can move into the tent. I think they're my courgettes actually, these ones. These are leeks, so they're coming on lovely. I think I should have done them directly, but I was just testing to make sure that the seeds did still take, so they have taken, so I'll be able to plant them directly in the ground when I can. And then I've got some tomato plants here. I've got some other tomato seeds that I actually bought in a packet, some new ones, because I wasn't sure whether these would take or not, but they seem to be taking. And I think these were actually from a shop bought tomato, so just testing out, trying things out. And I think these are my cucumbers, so I've got my little labels there. They're coming on lovely. And these are corn on the cobs, sweet corn, that's it. I just think, oh, that doesn't look very happy over there, so I'll have to sort that out, but these ones seem happy. And then these are just herbs that I planted, and in here I put a few carrot seeds just to try out, and all trial and error this year. And I've got more seeds, new seeds that I can plant anyway when I'm ready to plant, so really looking forward to that, really looking forward to that. So that's that. Now, and any sort of like advice, you know, would be great on growing things, because I'm growing a lot more seriously this year than what I have done over the years. I've only sort of dabbled in it here and there, maybe a few potatoes slung in the ground from started to like chit, I think the word is, and I've just put them in the ground to see what they do, and I've got a few potatoes out and things like that. But here, these beetroots have been in since last year, and all I've been doing really is just picking off the leaves, because apparently the leaves have got more goodness in them than the actual beetroot itself, so that's quite interesting. But they're really growing. I wonder if I can move those leaves. Yeah, let's see if I can bring that in a little bit closer. There we go, they're growing lovely. Look at that. These have been in since last year, and I've just, as I said, just been having the leaves off of it and been putting it in sort of like my egg, or in with my salad and that. And then this is what my dad gave me, some, I think it's from the Brassica family. This is all flowered, but I'm not too worried about it flowering. I'm hoping they'll go into the ground and produce some more actually. So I'm going to research on that a little bit more, or maybe I'll phone my dad actually, see what he advises or says. And then I've not got anything in here at the moment, but this is my grapevine. You know, I redid all the sticks this year to support it a little bit more, but that's all coming into bud now, so that's all starting, so really pleased with that. Slowly coming back to life. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. If I can just go back around here, I bought a duo apple tree. So I've got cooking apple one side and eating apple the other, and really pleased this is starting to shoot. So really pleased with that. So I was worried first of all that it hadn't taken, because it wasn't really doing anything, but I'm so impatient that but look, even down here, oh look at that, marvellous. Oh, I'm so chuffed with that. So that seems to be okay. Fingers crossed that it stays happy in that bit of ground. So and then come back over here. I've still got can't remember whether these were onions or garlic or something, but all I've been doing really is just snipping off the tops and using them in salad and that. So because again the leaves contain just as much goodness as what the actual onion does, to be quite honest. So I have put some garlic in sort of like along this area here, and then over there I'm going to do hopefully peas and things like that there. And then when my sweet corn's ready to be planted out, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. I'm just going to dot it sort of like probably all along sort of like this area, because that's what gets mostly the sun, and it does need to be in full sun all the time from what I've researched, in order for it to actually produce sort of like the fruit, I think they call it, don't they? But anyway, all trial and error, and so excited for this year. And this is the loganberry that my dad gave me, so that's really doing really well now. And look, I've got all new shoots coming in. I will have to send my dad a photo actually of the loganberry to say that it's really settling in nice. It's getting all new shoots. And look at all this all new foliage. Is that what you would call it on a loganberry as well? So the only problem is obviously you get these little spikes on the loganberries, but really looking forward to that. These are some potatoes that I put in the ground. These are all starting to come through. These were just shop bought potatoes that I'm trying out again this year. They all started to chip. They've been sitting sort of like in the bags for since before Christmas, because I noticed they started to chip, so I thought I might as well just leave them, put them in a dark place and see what happens. So I planted them in and they've all starting to shoot through. Whether or not I'll do it next year, I don't know. I'll be a little bit more organised next year as I'm learning more and more. So I'll probably do like a first early as I get to know what the first early potatoes are, and then the second earlies, and then main crop, which I learned a little bit more last night from a live video that I watched. So getting there with everything. And then of course my stinging nettles, which they were actually nice in a soup, funnily enough, and they do contain quite a lot of goodness. So I've just got a little small patch there, so I haven't cut any yet this year, but I will do when I next make a soup. And to get rid of the stingness, you just pour boiling water over them apparently, and then you can handle them as normal and then cut them up as you wish. I'm not doing anything here at the moment. I'm hoping that eventually I can fill that all up with soil, which was an old underdraw from my son's bed. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll be able to use that as a raised bed, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know what these are, whether they're weeds or not. I'll have to take a photo and try and find out. But I did throw some wild strawberry seeds and that in here. Whether or not they would take, or whether that is the start of them, I've got no idea. I'd have to check. Or maybe that is actually, that might be a wild strawberry. I'll have to take a photo and see what it comes up, but then that could be stinging nettles. And then obviously my cherry plums really coming in to leaf now, and it looks like I might get quite a lot of fruit this year. So all the flowers are all falling away, and yeah, so that's really nice. And I've got another cherry plum, a smaller one, in the corner. So I'm just going to come here, and my wild rose bush is all coming into leaf now. No, I love it when the flowers have been and gone, and then you get like the berries. And you know, I make rose hip jam, absolutely lovely. Would highly recommend if you've got roses. Pick off the fruit after the buds have fallen, not the buds, the flowers have fallen away, and make yourself some nice drops of jam. Lovely. And then I'm going to be getting my quotes soon for my shed. So I've got to get a shed base. I want a 10 by 10 base here, and that should actually bring me up to, I think, about like here. So I'm hoping I will then have enough room over there to put a pear tree. So we will see. I want to just focus on sort of like my shed this year, then worry about everything else, or a little bit more next year, one thing at a time. And that's it, what's going on in my garden. And I've got I'm not sure what this is, but it grows back every year, and I think it looks quite nice just there, so I'm leaving it there. And obviously I've got a little cutting of my elderberry tree. That's all coming to leaf, the little cutting. And obviously this is the main tree, which is all coming into leaf. And even though sort of like the fruit of the tree, if you used to pick it off the tree directly, it's poisonous. Once it's cooked, it's fine. So I do make lovely elderberry and blackberry jam with that. So, and I didn't plant this tree, it just started growing like a majority of the plants in here. Like same with the wild rose, that grew on its own, I never planted that. And the same with my cherry plum tree, never planted that. That just started growing. So really pleased with how my garden's coming along, and I'm pleased with the knowledge that I'm learning as each year goes by. So thank you to all those that have given me that knowledge of the videos that I watch on YouTube. And I hope everyone has a lovely day. It's quite warm out here, windy but warm and cloudy. But if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. If you'd like to leave a comment or give me any further advice on my garden, as I'm still learning, then please do. And have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.